idea about his life, and my husband couldn't be here, so I told Jen, let's go, and she was like, oh, I just seen the trailer. It is so good.
Yeah.
She goes, I think we're gonna like this movie, so
Yeah.
we came with an open mind.
We're good.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have you introduce yourself.
Okay.
Maybe just a little bit of background, because I think it, as much as you may not wanna talk about, like,
Yeah.
that you're from the Jets.
Right.
It's significant, it's
Of
relevant.
course, yeah.
So, just mention that, and then,
Do you want me to look at you, or?
You look at me.
Okay.
And then tell me what your thoughts were.
Okay.
Start out, just introduce yourself, and then you can roll right into your thoughts.
Okay. I am Moana Wolfgramm Feinga. I have been an entertainer my whole life, and I was part of a family group from the 80s called the Jets. Sorry.
Hey, can you hit the second thing
There
down?
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Try that
Thank
again.
you. Thanks, Tavia.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks, Tyree. Love you
Love
guys.
you.
Do we do that again, or?
Yeah.
Yes,
let's
please.
start over.
Sorry.
Sure, no problem.
Wait for that door to close. Oh, I think Tyree is closing it quiet. Go ahead.
Well, my name is Moana, and Moana Wolfgramm Feinga is my name. Sorry, you've been trying again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we'll just roll with it this time. Okay, go ahead.
My name is Moana Wolfgramm Feinga, and I am Tongan, born and raised in Utah, then in Minnesota, and I was part of a music group from the 1980s called the Jets.
So, what did you think about the film tonight?
Oh, I love the film. I had no prior knowledge of who Duke Kahanamoku was, other than I'd seen him on a statue at the beach in Hawaii when I was married to my husband. And I knew he was someone respected, but I didn't know anything about him till tonight.
So, as you watch it from your perspective, how do you relate to? Did you find yourself that you could relate to Duke and some of the things that he went through, and kind of learn from the way that he dealt with the things that he dealt with? Because I'm sure that there are cases where you had some similar experiences, maybe not as severe, but similar.
Right. I could absolutely relate. I think a lot of Polynesians could relate. The fact that we're Polynesian living in America or living away from our island people. But he gave such a wonderful example of what a human being, like a full circle, well-rounded person, who represents Polynesia so well, but just represents what a good human being should be, no matter if there's lights, camera, action. He was just true to the bone all the way through.
So you mentioned that when Jen saw the trailer, she said, "I think we're gonna like this film." Tell me, like, how did it appeal to you? Like, sometimes you go to see a documentary, you're not sure what you're gonna get. So, what parts of your emotions or of your kind of your entertainment, like, appetite,
Right.
does it satisfy? Does that make sense?
Well, my sister Jen said, I think you're gonna like this. You haven't seen the trailer, and I don't want you to. She said, I seen it, and I think it's gonna be great. The older I get, the more interested I am in finding films that really speak to my spirit and the kind of person I want to be, the kind of mother I want to be, the kind of wife, just a better person all around now that I have children. So I was interested in this film. I've always loved documentaries, so I was excited to come to this one.
What is your favorite thing? Like, when you go home and when you see Junior, and what will you tell him about this film, and will you say, hey, we got to go back and see it? What will you tell him stood out to you?
Well, I'm definitely going to take all 6 of my kids. I feel like this is a film that this world needs right now. We live in such a divided world, and Duke brings back such a simpleness. His whole spirit was just like happiness, simple, and he just taught everybody, even through all the trials that he faced, he taught people that it's all right, like it's good. You know, he was cheated out of things that he probably should have gotten because he deserved it, and he never really made a fuss over it. And yet, no matter what the world tried to do to him, he just kept outshining it with his kindness and with his love. That's what I loved about the whole thing.
Okay, thanks. Is there anything else you wanted to mention?
Gosh, gosh, I just want to say that if you're looking for a film that touches you and to your core and makes you want to change, if you're looking for the kind of film that makes you be a better person for your culture, this is the kind of film that kind of crosses all barriers. It doesn't really matter if you're Polynesian or not. He just learned how to cross all lines and speak to people, just human, one to another.
Perfect. That was perfect input.